worked together, and at one point we were playing with other members from the forum. I think we had Scythe and I think I think it was Click or somebody for a round or two. And there was the occasional team shooting or team killing, but it wasn't that
Which was
bad.
from
And
Scythe, probably.
actually, yes. But
Yeah.
even like, because then Cookie and I were playing on a community night I had on my Justin TV account. So I was playing with two people who I normally just watch games with and don't converse with at all. And there was no team shooting, no team killing, nothing. We worked perfectly together, and that made the game that much better.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
when you got that going on, but it's like you said, it's so easy to do that in the first place anyway in this game. It's not like you're just sitting there and accidentally. I mean, yeah, you're gonna sit there and accidentally hit your teammate, and then they're gonna just start pounding into you, and you're gonna pound into them. And every time I play this game, it's just turned into everybody against each other, and
Yeah.
nobody gets through it at all. I mean, the whole point of having a co-op multiplayer game is to get through it, and at the same time, everybody just go through and take it out instead of just sitting there just shooting each other. I mean, if that was the case, then it'd be a team deathmatch type thing going on. But this one is just everybody, or free for all. I mean, this one is just everybody attempting to get through the stage, and then just freaking a deathmatch just pops up out of nowhere, and not even a fun one either, because you just don't see it coming when you get that alien coming biting your butt while you have the other one shooting you. See, I said
Yeah.
butt instead of ass in that one. Yeah, getting better.
Good. Good for you.
Yay, yay me.
All right, ready to move on to the next review?
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we got Microvolts, and
Yay!
this review was written by Jimmy, or how you ever say his name.
Jimmy.
So I'm not gonna read directly off of his. I might summarize a little bit of it. So in
Just can't
micro,
admit he can't say some of the words. You're trying to teach a Canadian English over here.
so in Microvolts,
Eh?
in Microvolts, players choose from 4 different toys, which are explained in the opening cutscene to be action figure-like robots that have come to life. Of the 4 different toys, there is a girly Japanese-style girl, a tough male sports fan, a goth dark elf girl, and a robot made of various other toys and parts. For now, all the characters are purely the same choices. The classes and weapons. Each class carries 7 different weapon types at once: a melee weapon, a submachine gun, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, a minigun, a rocket launcher, and a grenade launcher. By scrolling or pressing the number keys, you can select one of these weapons at any time, regardless of the character. Every character has the same gun. Before a match begins, you can go to the shop and purchase upgraded weapons and with micro points. I believe that's what they're called. You in closed beta, you don't have to purchase microvolts or micro points for now, but maybe after closed beta, you might have to pay real cash for microvolts. But for now, they just gave you some free. There are 3 game modes, I think, which are capture flag, team deathmatch, and close quarters. If you've played a multiplayer game before, you should understand these terms already. In capture flag, 2 teams compete to capture each other's battery. Actually, instead of capture flag, it's called capture the battery in microvolts. And team deathmatch, 2 teams fight until the kill limit is reached or until the timer runs out. Close quarter, there's only one map for close quarters. It's just like deathmatch, but generally on smaller maps and with melee weapons only. Um, Jimmy has some issues with this game. I'll read them off. First of all, a major con for me is the lack of North American servers. I've noticed that as well. There's only Germany, United Kingdom, and I forget the third one. But there's no
Zimbabwe.
US. But there's no US servers. Another issue are the weapons are unbalanced. For example, the minigun still does a lot of damage at long range. While inaccurate, often it can still hit you enough at long range to deemed unfair. I've actually killed people a lot from far away with the minigun. The sniper seems to always get a one-hit kill. You have to purchase the one-hit kill sniper. It works really good, but yes, it is a disadvantage to other people. Um, Another con is the classes aren't actually classes, just skins. Each have their own voice, but seemingly no personality. Each class can use every weapon. They all have the same amount health, speed, etc. There's no difference in between them. Some good things about the game: it is extremely fun. It's sort of similar to Battlefield Heroes. Should I compare it to that? I'm not sure. Uh,
We will not say that evil name.
Never.
of course.
Well, I'll have a rant about that game one of these days. Evil bastards.
Jimmy says the graphics aren't the best, but they are cartoon style. I don't think they're that bad. Um, and assuming the weapon and shopping system doesn't end up like Battlefield Heroes system did, I'm confident that this game will be amazingly fun when polished. That's all for this review.
This one
Comments?
I actually liked microvolts. I thought it was pretty. Like, we need to touch on one thing with this with microvolts because the whole controversy beforehand. This is not a Team Fortress 2 ripoff. It's not even. After playing it, I don't even have any clue where people came with. Okay, the announcer sounds the same. That's basically about it. I don't see any similarities whatsoever to Team. It's a third person shooter. Okay, so you could basically just compare it to every third person shooter you see. It's generic. It's a generic third person shooter. It is not Team Fortress 2. It's not even close. The skills are not similar. The weapons are not similar. Nothing's the same onto it. And of course you got these people that as soon as they see it, they jump up and say, "Oh, this is Team Fortress 2 ripoff. Oh, this is gonna suck." And blah blah blah. Basically, like, y'all need to shut up. This is a game that needs to be given a chance. Okay, I hate to compare it to that crappy ass Battlefield Hero shit. God, I hate Dice. But
Hey, no, no, no.
I hate.
Dice is good. Dice is good. They just
Well,
EA ruined Battlefield Heroes.
no, it's like Dice in Sweden. What was it in Sweden?
Well,
What was that
Dice
one?
did make it, but they are or Battlefield Heroes is a EA game. Dice
Yeah,
made
well,
it good.
they're
EA
bastards.
ruined it.
Well, somebody screwed that damn thing up. That's all I know. But that's besides the point. Basically, it's this one here. I mean, not to compare it to it. It's a lot more fun version of it. I mean, you're jumping around everywhere. It's an exaggerated shooter. You're leaping back and forth, shoot people. The sniper rifle. Okay, one shot kill. It's a damn sniper rifle. Why do people complain about that? I mean, in the middle of a battlefield, somebody's gonna snipe. If they take more than one shot, they're screwed. There's nothing wrong with having a little realism in a game. Don't get me started on the battlefield again. You shouldn't have to have two shots. If I shoot somebody in the damn head in the game, I want them to die. And that's how it's supposed to be. You should not have to sit there 5 times. Oh, they're sitting there complaining. Oh, this is sniper camping. Oh, he's sitting there one shot him. You know what? Just overcome and adapt. You got a sniper sitting there camping in microvolts, picking you off with one shot. Stop going to the same damn spot. There's enough room in the stages. The stages, you got kitchens. You got what was it? You got kitchens. You got a little toy like city.
Yeah.
What was that little burnout? That little like World War II destroyed like Berlin City going on right there. You got a chessboard. You got a whole lawn going on there, and there's different little shortcuts. You can sit there, run under a lawnmower. You can go into the cabinets, go around, drop into the sink. If a sniper's taking you out with one shot, go the other damn way. Just stop going to the same friggin' direction. And you're gonna have people sitting there turning this game down just because of a stupid thing like that. If you can't play the damn game, just don't pick it up. Okay, but this is something it needs a good chance. It's got an excellent idea for customization. I mean, supposedly, like, what does it say on the site? It was like a million different combinations for characters.
I don't know, but
Something
the
along those
clothes are
lines.
very expensive to buy.
Oh, it's going to be, and it's good. I mean, it's a cash shop driven game, and how this goes, honestly, it's a cash shop driven game. So of course you're gonna have expensive stuff onto it. Things are gonna cost, cause that's how you're gonna have to. That's how the game is gonna make the money. Cause even with the unmentionable game that I'm not gonna say that I hate, they had to raise people. from being in the closed beta, we all remember everybody was all happy. We got all these free clothes and everything, and it's like, oh, and you knew it's gonna go to paid, and the minute it does, everybody starts bitching like, oh, where's my free stuff? Where's all that there? And they're gonna do the same thing with this game, and which is gonna be the ultimate problem for it. Now, hopefully, they do it smart and keep reasonable prices, but mostly just keep the good gameplay. Because right now, I think the gameplay is pretty solid on Microvolts. You know, like I said, it's just your basic, generic. It's never going to be your Team Fortress 2. It's never going to be as good as that, even though I don't like Team Fortress 2, but it's never, I mean, everybody else loves it, but it's never going to be as good as that. And I mean, I admit it's at least a solid game. It's not going to be that, but it's for a little pastime, for a little free game, because you get what you pay for. As a little free game, it's pretty decent. You know, it's definitely something worth checking out. I mean, even check it out anyway, because you're not paying for it. You know, so what's the sense of not giving it a shot there? And my rant ends. Rant cease. Your turn.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, since I have no clue what we're reviewing.